A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed my
niggas can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about these that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Ball Boys.
Morning.
Good morning.
This some regular guys having some real conversation. Get your funky ass up. You know the routine. What's up with the people?
Come on now. Get on up. Monday morning. I seen Saturday's show.
Yo, could you hear yourself? Because I ain't look at the show. Could you hear yourself when you look?
Sounded good, man. I wish y'all could have saw the whole video, man. It was dope, though. You left out my picks of the week in my parlay.
Yo, I said that too, yo, when we got off. I said, God damn it. I said, God damn it.
It was all good, though, man. I appreciate y'all for helping me out with that, man. It actually came out pretty good. It was clear. You know what I mean? So y'all got a little chuckle out of how I was saying it. I see Miami came out there and stomped all over Florida State.
Oh, man.
FSU stand for fake State University, man. I thought they was the real.
Man, they beat the brakes off of Fly called it though. He said, man, I think we're gonna have one of them days. He was going crazy on the show.
Yeah, he was right. I thought it would at least be a good game. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if they don't lost by like a touchdown, field goal, something like that, I'd have gave them more respect. But man, they went out like some real chumps, man.
Yeah.
What up, Coach Fly? How you feeling, my boy?
Not good.
He Trust that you about tired as hell, ain't you?
Yeah, man. Long weekend, man.
I feel you.
Long weekend to be a youth football coach, man.
Oh man,
yeah.
Oh, man, don't tell what happened, man. You gotta give us an update about the game, at least the games.
What's up, Doozy?
I don't even know where to start, man. It was just a tough weekend, man. Took two tough losses, man. We lost to the number 5 team right here in Nightdale, man. We lost to them 20-13. A game we should have won by 3 touchdowns. Let me see. I got something for y'all. We had a kick return. Kick return and ran it all the way to the end zone, dropped the ball on the 1-yard line.
Showing off?
Yeah.
NFL this weekend too.
Yes, it did.
Hey, one of my players said, yeah, I watch it all the time, man. He said it hurt so bad. He was hurt, man. He's crying. You know, he's an extremely talented kid. That was one we left out there, man. We left 3 touchdowns on the board, man, that we should have scored. Just a tough weekend, man. We didn't have no practices this week. And to go out there and compete at a high level against these type of teams, man, it's tough, man. It's really tough. Yesterday we lost in Charlotte to the number 4 team, 13-12, with 1 minute left to go in the game, man. Tough, bro.
Hey.
Tough, bro. It's just tough, man. I ain't get in about 12 in the morning. You know, just a lot of different thoughts in my head, man. Just trying to figure out, you know, where do you go from here, man? We definitely extremely talented team, man. We just got to figure it out, man. We got to get that continuity. You got to get that chemistry. It's hard, man, battling, trying to play national football and play middle school, man. Every one of my kids played middle school. They played 3 games in 4 days, bro. Extremely hard to do. NFL players don't do that type of shit, man. So when you got superstars on your team and then they are the superstars at their middle school, the middle school coaches don't take them out the game, and then they got to come play on the weekend and play at a high level. It's tough, man. It's tough, man, battling middle school and battling national football, man. So I'm just waiting to get middle school over with so we could, you know, be where we need to be, man, because we really a talented team, man. It was 2 plays, man, 4th and 4th and 35. We caught a big pass with like 20 seconds left to go in the game to keep us in the game. We had a play last night. It was 4th and 45, and we caught a 2-yard out. Shit went 70 yards for a touchdown to give us the lead with 1 minute left to go in the game. And we still managed to lose the game, man. So it's tough, bro. It's tough, man.
Yeah, that definitely. And the way that we playing, the main thing, like I said, man, when y'all first of all, y'all playing back to back, and then the kids playing middle school ball.
It's tough,
That's
bro.
that's a lot. That's a lot of
It's
the
a
body.
lot, bro. It's a lot. We had our whole offensive line. We had 3 linemen, bro. We had to put a bunch of slim kids at O line because our O line was beat up.
Mm.
3 linemen was down, couldn't make the trip to Charlotte. It's tough, man. It's one of those weekends, man. People don't see the behind the scenes. They just see the name and automatically think you're supposed to, oh, Nightmare Boys, all they the best. Bro, behind the scenes is nasty, bro. It's nasty, man. But overall, great weekend, man. I can't be more proud of these kids, man, because it's hard to do, man. You know, that wear and tear on their bodies, man, and for them to go out there and compete at a high level like that, man, I can't be more than proud of these kids, man. So yeah, we gonna figure it out though, man. We got a lot more season left. We get one of those teams back on November 1st for the conference championship, and then the other team we may never see again. So these games that you want back, bro, because they're all winnable games, man. All winnable games. We had a holding penalty call. We breaks a 70-yarder. We go look at the film. It wasn't holding. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. You can't let the referees take it away from you, man. And that home cooking, man. We was in Charlotte playing the Charlotte team. They got us, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Let's shift it a little bit, man. Coach Prime leaving, or he just out there talking about what are you doing?
He's saying he still got blood clots. He was out there with one shoe, bro.
Yeah.
He might really be sick, bro. I did thought he should have left, bro. I really did, man.
Now, I knew he was sick before the season even started, man. I'm not gonna drop no names, but a buddy of mine, the doctors and stuff like that was working with him. He had already told me a lot of that gallbladder removal and all that stuff was gonna be happening. Yeah, Prime definitely needed. He might need some time, like a real break. You know what I mean? Because as you know, just with the youth football, how much it is on the body for you as a coach. Imagine him on that level, got to deal with who want to get in the portal, who playing hard, who ain't. You got guys that want more playing time. All that stuff is a lot of stress, man. And sometimes you just gotta take a break. You know what I mean? And hopefully he could get that time off. But I know he want to be out there with them kids, though. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how he do it.
Jason said, damn, fellas, told you 13U was tough, bro. I'll never go higher than 12U.
Yeah, because that's when they want
to start. Jay told me that from day one, man. He told me that from day one, man. Just going into 12U, he told me it's tough, man. Dealing with the kids in general, the type of kids you're dealing with that's growing up, turning into men, and then battling, middle school and trying to keep a national program together. It's tough, bro. And I get it now. I understand seeing it from both sides. I think the toughest part is me understanding AYF. I think AYF in a whole is a whole different style of football that I've never seen before, man. Yesterday, we played in a tournament. It's called Only the Best. It's the name of the tournament. They only want to see the best kids. You know what I mean? It's really tough, bro. Like, I've never been in this aspect of the game, going from Pop Warner, where everybody plays, to being in a tournament where only the best plays. It's tough, bro. It's tough, man. Just trying to understand it and get some type of balance, man, and understand what we're doing.
No doubt, no doubt. If y'all don't mind, man, I would like to address that situation with Kyron Lacey. I know it was a motivational Monday, but I'm gonna say this. I heard a lot what y'all had to say about it. I definitely believe that those police officers and whoever was trying to make it seem like he had something to do with that definitely should be reprimanded, whether it's jail time, whether it's, time without pay. I don't know exactly how far they can take that. However, I mean, I watched that video 1,000 times. I don't even understand why the man was even involved with it. I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened prior to leading up to that, obviously. But I will say this. There's no way that, for what I've seen, he should have been implicated. But the only thing, man, why would, I mean, like, that's tough, man. Take your own life, though. Like, that's the part that I really didn't understand. I can't blame the cops for that part. I could definitely blame them for making it even a situation where his name was being mentioned.
Yeah,
But he gotta have lawyers saying, "Man, you good, man. I done seen the videotape. You ain't got nothing to worry about."
And the lawyer said that he did say that. And I think that mentally as a kid, not understanding law and not understanding somebody probably telling you, we're going to take this away from you. We're going to take LSU away from you. We're going to take football away from you. And that's all you have. It's hard mentally to deal with, man, as a kid, not understanding, case law or whatever, he can understands as far as law. Some people tell him, oh, you can face jail time. Oh, you never be able to play football again. And just hearing that, you know what I'm saying? You can imagine, you know what I'm saying,
You know
what he
what?
was dealing with at the time.
You
It's
know
tough,
what?
man.
It didn't even hit me till just now, Fly, when you said that, because I remember being a highly, highly, highly looked at football player at a small Division III school. Definitely after that sophomore year, if I finish it out, I'm transferring to a bigger program, right? My problem was mentally I wasn't tough enough. You know what I'm saying? I remember because I just came off the knee surgery and all that. I felt like I was back and ready to play. They wasn't putting me in the game. After that third game, I didn't get no playing time. My little cousin Jay, the dude that do the movies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He came up to me after the game, he probably like 10 years old at the time, maybe younger. He's like, yo, son, you look like you just dived in the dirt to make it look like you played. And I had never been a bench player before, like at no level of my life in any sport. And going into after the end of the game, we 7-0, we won the game, everything is going good. And I went and talked to my wide receiver coach, and I said, "That's it for me, man. I'm done." He's like, "What you mean?" I was like, "Yeah, I ain't playing football no more, man. Y'all don't want me out here." He was like, "Nah, we 7-0. What do you mean?" I was like, "No, y'all 7-0. You know what I mean? I ain't played damn game. I ain't part of this." That was my last day on the football field, dog. I never went back.
Man.
I ain't had no pop to tell me, "Yo, what are you doing?" Like, I mean, I ain't taking no shot at my dad. I mean, I didn't have nobody telling me, "Yo, you should go back on that football field and go ask them people, to get back on the team."
Yeah, yeah.
I went to smoking heavy, chilling. I disappeared at Kane. I was at Kane for another 2 years. Heather didn't even know who I was. Heather was there for 2 years. She had no idea who I was. I was in like a hermit crab, though, in my room, doing things that a young man do. And I guess, and never until like this past couple months, man, I realized I was going through some type of slight depression because I know, like, I've never been depressed, but thinking back to it, man, I was going through depression, didn't even know it. Then E. Kim done got into some trouble. You know what happened, E. Kim? You know what I mean? Had to go put the hands on people, and man, I never popped back up in college again, really, other than just a party or something.
And I didn't just go put hands on the nigga. The nigga was out of pocket. He was like approaching me. I couldn't do nothing but take care of myself.
Yeah, that was an ill situation, man. After a party one night, man, dude walks up to me and my crew, E. Kim being my right hand man, right there next to me. Just swung on E. Kim out of nowhere. E. Kim dipped back like the boxer that he is. I throw 2 punches because I feel like if you got a problem with my man, y'all already know I'm the man on campus. Talk to me first. I put 2 hands on him, bop, bop. E. Kim finished him off, slide him down the gate, and then Jersey City Cats just so happened to be in the arena that night, and it got ugly, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not bragging about it. I'm saying it like exactly how it happened. And it really, and the dude that wound up, getting hurt up or whatever, that was my man prior to this happening. You know what I'm saying? A real cool cat. To this day, I still respect him. I can hang with him and chill. We had to fight for one
I
on.
end up getting into it with him twice. And I'm like, yo, how I keep getting into it with you, bro? I didn't start with you in the beginning, man.
Man, I just think y'all was just too tall. I think y'all was just 2 tall brothers, man. Both of y'all was in physical good shape.
Like, what's
You
wrong with
know what I mean? I don't know what it was.
Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
I look back at that moment a lot, man. I'd be like, yo, that really changed the trajectory. It changed medicine cabinet. It changed my football career. It changed a lot of stuff in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I could only imagine, you know what I mean? Like what things could have been differently had that incident not happened out there that night, man. That was crazy, yo.
A lot of times it take one little misstep, yo, and one little slight turn, yo, and it's like you can't never get back. It's like you ain't. I don't even know if I was trying to get back, so I get what you're saying, man. Man, it's over. I got the first. I said basketball over, man.
Yeah, but if I keep on playing football, man, there's no way I don't. You know what I mean? Like I never understood how that type of stuff worked, man. It was like you at a school, but if you shine, man, somebody gonna see you, man. But I didn't. I tell you, man, nobody told me nothing. Like nothing, nothing. I was just freestyling through life, yo.
Oh, man. Yeah. Me too, son. For real, for real. Me too, yo. I think about that a lot, man. Like, yo, I'm really on some like halfway to nowhere. I guess that's what inspiration from this
Oh,
song
your pops never told like, yo,
came
for
from.
real, man. That's why I be telling my dad, man. We have good conversations and we have good talks now that I'm an adult grown man and I truly realize it. But I just be trying to break it down to him, like, yo. I mean, Press was cool, man. Big shout out to Papa P, man. That's my guy. You already know that. But at
Shout
the
out
end of the day,
Preston,
he
man.
really didn't. Yeah, he didn't know nothing about like I didn't say nothing about education, but he didn't know about college and all that. He definitely didn't know nothing about sports. He was just physically
Uh,
fit, athletic street dude.
and a
So
hustler, and a
as far as
hustler.
yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? He was a hustler by nature from the Bronx. Spent a lot of time in Harlem, and you know he when I was doing what I was doing, he'd be like, "Hey, Steven, man, you got to figure out life, man. You got to do this." But he never knew to say like even when I was an academic, like I'm in one of the smartest schools in the state. You know what I mean? I could have been playing basketball, baseball with them, playing football with Lincoln, doing something. We just didn't know. You know what I mean? And that's why I say, man, us as parents, we know better. You know what I mean? I ain't got no more little babies now, so I'm trying to be a parent to my adult children. And I'm gonna be there to help out with my grandchildren. God willing, one day I have some. You know what I'm saying?
Right. DC said, man, that dude was off mentally.
I heard.
Hey, DC, man, I actually seen him in a web series, yo. I'm looking at the web series. I'm like, yo, is that? I'm like, yeah, that's old buddy, man.
Yeah.
I see, put a tooth in. I said, yeah, that's buddy.
Oh yeah, he
I
got it. He
mean,
got it. He
and
got
I
it. He got it.
and I ain't dissing you. I ain't want no problem.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, I see you put a tooth on there.
Yeah, it was funny, man, because you know it was a couple of cats. Like me and him had pieced it up, like you know what I mean. Because he told me, "Yo, I know what happened, son. It really wasn't you. It was the other cats or whatever. He had some business to handle." But it was funny because years later, man, cats that really had nothing to do with it, they still wanted to keep it going. Like you know what I mean? Like the crowd, the spectators, the the people that want to be more than who they are. You know what I'm saying? And I wound up getting into a little something like a grown old man, and lost my cool. And that's why, I know a lot of times I speak from a perspective of we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that, and I know how hard it is to not do things. But at the end of the day, you got to go into it knowing, man, these consequences sometimes is it really worth it? You know?
Not at all, yo. Not at all. A lot of times we were doing stuff off impulse that could have led to some real
Fatal
serious,
destruction.
yeah, real serious consequences, and you know what I mean. None of that shit was worth it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I thank God for the experiences, though, so I could be able to talk about them, speak on them, man.
Yeah. What's going on in the comments before we get into the show, man? Let me. I ain't
El
hearing that.
Benton says it's hard when you're young trying to do things. For some people, we need that on-hand support and guidance. Few can get through without it, but it's not often that happens, right?
Yeah, and
Right.
I want to go ahead and commend El Benton because I see, I've spent little time with the organization and everything, but I always see her out there with her son, with the football and all that. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, my mom, she rarely really could get out there like that. You know, she was working in New York City for Citibank when I first started playing sports. So for her to travel from New York back to Jersey City and try to see me do anything, that was just a tough time. And when I got older in sports, she was still working again. She was, she was busy, busy, busy. And it wasn't like I'm saying that El Benton or somebody like that's not busy. It's just that my mom was really working in New York a lot of her life, or she'd be working far away from the crib. So by the time she was getting home, practice be over, I had to take my little brother to school, to practice and everything like that. So it just be me and him out there. And
Hey, Sub, but yeah, one thing I say, and I always say it, I say it every year, man. In order to have a championship team, you got to have championship parents. El Benton is one of the exceptional ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just don't get a lot of parents like her. You know what I'm saying? You get some parents that's locked in, and you get some parents that don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? That's super locked in. You know what I mean? And gotta commend parents like her, man. You know what I mean? She's locked all the way in, bro.
no doubt, big up. And I don't know if Mecca's on today, but I know Mecca's like that
She's an
too.
exceptional one. She's an
Um,
exceptional one. Yeah.
Trell is a dad, and I don't want to leave the dads out. I know I see Trell out there.
The
You know
exceptional
what I'm
one.
saying? And that's what it takes. But the truth is, my family, I grew up, like I tell people a lot, I grew up Jehovah's Witness. I don't even know if y'all know, man. Jehovah's Witnesses don't be with that sports stuff for the most part, man. They don't even be thinking about that. And that was back then. I don't know how it is now. I'm not taking no shots at nobody. But the truth is, they was more focused about what you're doing in oh man, in the ministry more than what you was doing outside the ministry. You know what I mean? That for college in general, like a lot of things they just wasn't looking at back then. Now things may be a lot different, but back then that's how it was. What's Heather talking about? Oh, okay, she's taking up Trell. Oh yeah, Trell, you did a great job. My bad for not shouting you out to this morning. I'm looking forward. Hopefully, you can join us some more Saturdays. You did an excellent job out there. Sorry about the Eagles, but I told you.
Hey,
Yeah, y'all
Trav.
called that. Y'all
Hey,
definitely called
Trav.
that. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. Y'all called it. Y'all
Trav.
called it. I was trying to give him the benefit, bro.
And I said Denver gonna win flat out. Hey, Trav, where your man at? Because I told him about them Giants too. Where your
Oh yeah,
man
the
at? Because I
Giants
told
folded,
him
man,
about.
like an envelope.
I told your man about them Giants too, man. He said, "Oh, you tripping?" Oh, word.
What else Heather talk about? Oh, she remembered that night in Green Lane. That's funny because the whole thing happened and Heather still didn't even know who I was. And she was at that party that night.
Oh,
And
wow.
then when I wound up shooting the fair one, you know what I mean? And the carnival got canceled. She brought that up to me, and I was like, "Oh, I was the reason the carnival got canceled." And Heather never really met me in college. She went to school. I was going to that school still probably for like 2 years while she was there, and me and her never met. Never met.
Yeah, it's crazy how mentality was though. Like, don't play with none of my boys, man. Niggas in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga in school, nigga, you better not play with none of my boys, man. We come to see you, man. Like, man, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
We had a mentality like, man, we'll beat you up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, E, let me ask you a question real quick. I'm just reading. Vincent, did you have anybody to come to any of your games? I mean, I never had nobody to show up for none of my games, practice, and none of that type of shit. Like,
I was trying to.
I've never been to one of your basketball games, so I don't know.
I was about to say a lot of times.
I've never seen my brother play basketball before.
And mind you, I done scored shit like 45 in the game.
I know.
Like, listen to
Do you remember when I was your assistant coach when you played that one season with St. Bridget's? It was you and D Mac out there? Daryl Mack?
Yeah, I remember that. I
remember
that,
was nasty, yo.
Yo, you know what's crazy? When I think about this time, like when I think about this, like I get emotional because ain't nobody come to my game. Grandma came to my game one time. I understood grandma's situation though. You know what I'm saying? She had so much stuff that she was doing. She couldn't be coming to no games or whatever the case may be, but she came to one game and it was a summer league game at that. But I never forget at Bayonne High School, I remember the high school. I remember. I can tell you how many points I had that day. But she came, and my mother came. They both came, and I think Scale. And that was the only time somebody ever came to my game. But I was always looking forward to Ohio and them pops and moms and shit being at the game. Because I know they're going to be at the game all the time rooting, and they're going to go on all of us. It ain't just...
Big shout out. Rest in peace, Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir,
big
man.
shout out to Mrs. Williams. I don't know if we tell y'all enough. When I tell y'all that they would load the van up and the whole family be up in there, I think they might have made every single game that these guys had, unless it was like two kids playing in two different areas, because they really, the Williams family, man, I I can't think enough, man. They played a large part of everybody on Boyd Avenue life, and then it extended to all families outside of Boyd Avenue.
Hey,
To mention they had like 9 kids. It was a bunch of kids all the time. It was nonstop, yo.
hey, Kerr, Ohio. I know Vin. Like we used to always like niggas just had jokes. Like Vin and them used to be like calling me CB Cripple Bradford and we used to always say stuff about the clock. Defense. Yeah, like he used to be, boy, you ain't playing no defense, he gonna let you have it. Defense.
Yeah.
He was not playing no game, yo.
Yeah. He was serious about defense, man. He would get excited. Man, I remember I played one year with him at the boys club. Hey, man, it was easy for me to drop 12, 15 points with that type of lineup. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
I don't consider myself a basketball player. I just was out there because it was Boyd Avenue squad. I'm like, yeah, got to get Byron Scott out there.
I remember we played against the kid God Shamgar at LaSalle in high school, right? He actually got fouled out. The nigga had like 39 points on us in the first half. He ended up fouling out. I mean, by the third quarter, he had 39 points, but he ended up fouling out third quarter. Corey Williams and Keith Cook, man, they had to keep ball. They was trying to put pressure on that boy, but they got busy though. Corey was getting busy, going straight through him. I said, yo, we had a mean squad, man.
Imagine Corey was 6'2".
Man, if Corey was, man,
6 anything.
With that left, forget about it, man.
Yo, the left-handed Michael Jordan, man, unstoppable. And Finn, Larry Johnson, whoever you want, Big Carl Malone.
You know what?
Bobby.
Who else was nice for us? Bones, yo. Eugene Atkinson. Nice, man. Slim, but that boy was nice, man.
Yeah. But all that to say, man, big up everybody, man. And it was a great childhood. I mean, it was a lot of things we did not have. Kim even more than me. I ain't gonna lie, man. My family, the Scott side would show up 20, 30 deep in games. That's one thing they came to was to my games. Especially for baseball. They would be so deep.
They would definitely come and represent, man.
Hey, Sub, I remember you played on TV, yo. Everybody was in grandma's house, bro, cheering. You caught the big 60-yard bomb, bro. We was going crazy, bro. You was on, what was it, CNN 8? It was CNN 8, right?
Like
we was going crazy, bro. We was in the house going crazy, bro.
All grandma had to say was Steve was going to be on TV. Said,
yo, we went crazy, bro.
He going to be on TV? What TV? We gonna see that ass right here, the whole family in it.
Man, I had a couple of good ones, man. If I just would have had a little more discipline, a lot more discipline, but more discipline, and just a few people that I actually let speak authority into my life, man. No, man, you couldn't tell me nothing when I like I tell you all the time. I was drinking 40s at a very young age. I was living an adult lifestyle. I'm not exactly a latchkey kid, but I'm very similar to one. I had the keys to everywhere I want to go. My mom's and my grandmother lived around the corner, and then my other grandmother lived around the corner from them. So I had a few places I could stop and get my head together and stuff like that. But I really messed a lot of things up, man. I try to do better for my kids with sports. Went through a little rough divorce. I think if I play a bigger part of my kids' sports life, maybe they turned out differently. But everything happens for a reason. God don't make no mistakes. We are here now, and hey, man, they doing great.
Hey, Fred, that's a fact, man. K.I. was the best 13-year-old in the nation. Not just that, though. K.I., by the time he was 15, 16, something like that, it was him, Stephon Marbury, and Shaheem Holloway. Them was the guards that niggas was talking about, bro. K.I. was like that, yo.
Yeah, K.I. was nice, man.
Left hand, right hand, K.I. was like that.
I never knew how good Chuck was until after Chuck played.
What?
Yeah. I didn't know how good he was, man, until after he played. But I realized looking back, and when, certain people, when they tell you the stories, they keeping it real. You know what I mean? And I've heard it from so many people I respected in basketball that I was like, yeah, Chucky Knuckles had to be nice. And then when I seen him play as an older guy, I was like, yeah, I could only imagine how he
You
worked
know,
out.
you know what I realized too, son? That I see Kurt kind of put it in there. He hitting on it like Ki, me, Vin, we was all victims of Hurley moves, but it was a lot of people going through that shit. We was going through a system. And if you didn't fit the system, you know what I'm saying, they found a way to kind of get you up out of there. You know
Not
what
to
I'm
bring his
saying?
name up, not to bring this name up, but Terry Hunt, right? I respect Terry Hunt a lot,
I
but
like
he's a
Terry Hunt.
system guy. He's a system guy. There's no way you telling me that you, Vin, Terry Hunt's better than you guys. I play ball with all y'all.
He
I
was just,
never
he
been to
was
be a
just,
ball
I
player,
think
but I know what
Terry,
ball players look like.
I think Terry was like maybe a year ahead of us. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that seniority went a long way in
Yeah,
the school. There was certain people that I
back
felt
then.
like shouldn't have been on the team. We went through that, but it was like going through a system.
Yeah,
And the way they did it, they were sent, well, me, they sent the nuns at me. They sent Sister Felicia and Sister, what's her name?
Sister Allen,
Sister Allen. Boy, that was the one. She was,
the big
boy,
calf muscles.
yo, she didn't play with me, bro. I remember she came to White Eagle, man, and she told me off so bad in front of the whole team and everything. You failing religion, and you know they ain't playing about no religion. I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't failing religion. What's going on? I ain't. She said, get out the gym. They kicked me out. I said, oh shit. I got suspended a game. Come find out I ain't even failing religion. She just came to embarrass me for no reason.
Mm. That's crazy. Sister Allen was different though, man. She had the big calf muscles. I only know it from summer school. You know, I went to summer school every year of my life, except for my senior year in high school. And I went to St. Anthony's 2 of those years. And I went to the school called St. Anne's in Hoboken. It was an all-girls school during regular years, but during summer school, they would have summer school there. And man, I met so many people in summer school. Summer school was fun to me, believe it or not. I liked summer school. I wish I could have did it without actually failing the classes, but it was what it was.
Good for you, Rakivia. Hope you feeling better, man.
And Rakim got to be feeling better. Rock, I see you all over the place this week. You know, I'm looking at you all on the gram. You out there everywhere. You sure you was?
Yeah. He said Hunt got bars too. Terry Hunt be rapping, yo?
That's interesting.
Come on, Ohio. Don't tell me that, man. All them ciphers we used to have in the cafeteria, man. Don't
Now,
tell me. I should, if I would have never probably did that type of stuff, son.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we would be in the cafeteria. I would have my man Rudy beating on the desk. The rappers would be over there rap. We doing stuff that they not used to having done in the school. Doing stuff that we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This
That
was Lincoln High School every day. When I got to Lincoln High School, I went straight to the cafeteria. I knew I was going to be rapping for at least 3-4 periods. GS be up in there. I can't wait to get GS on the show. You know who never used to rap in the caf though?
Oh,
Rob Grizzly.
word.
Word is, I mean, he might have rapped when I wasn't there, but I never like he wasn't really that type. Like he was rock. I don't know, man. I think he might. You know what he did? He did rap when we was in the auditorium on stage. Now, Rob definitely brought that energy on stage, but I don't remember him cutting classes coming to the calf like that. And I ain't saying he wasn't cutting classes because everybody in Lincoln was cutting
Yo,
classes.
we used to come to the calf, man, with street songs, bro. Pierre, you remember Pierre, right?
Yo, of course.
Pierre, Lindor, my man. Matter of fact, Zetta's Auto. Go check Zetta's Auto. You come to Jersey, man. He got the cars and all the deals. Tell him I
It's a
sent
nice
you.
luxury vehicle.
Yeah, tell him I sent you. Get all types of vehicles. But he used to be in there singing, thinking of you. And niggas beating on the desk and like, yo, I know they used to be like, they think this is a concert every day.
Every day. I beat, man, was a dude called Bird Ski Wop, man. Bird from Whiten. Bird used to hit the beat. I'm talking about it will be on and popping for about 2 hours straight, man. We wouldn't even think about school, man.
Yeah,
because I
man.
played sports, I really ain't had to go.
Yo, Alex Robinson, another one, Ohio, that was mad nice, yo, but he was short. But Alex Robinson had game too, yo. Oh, they tried to get rid of y'all too, huh? Yeah, we ain't had the attitude they was looking for. They needed something with a little less edge.
Mm-hmm.
In St. Annie's at the time.
All right. All right, man, let's get off of us, man. Let's get on into today's topics, man. Let's get in it.
Well, I know y'all seen what the. I don't know. I'm gonna let Fly set it off. You know what I'm saying? He got some stuff up there. Because I was gonna say some. Start talk about shooting.
We can start today, E. What is this? Tuskegee University in Morehouse?
Yep.
I'm not mistaken. Mass shooting.
After the game, yes it was, brother.
How many dead?
2 dead, 14 injured. You know what hurts about this, bro? And I hated for it to be an HBCU, bro. It killed me inside. You know, A&T homecoming is this week.
A little kid got killed.
A&T homecoming is this week, and me and my wife is, you know, battling to get our daughter to understand. You know, we know you want to, you know, attend this homecoming. We know you know what I mean, want to get out there and have a good time, man. But I see stuff like this too often, man. You know what I'm saying, at these HBCUs, and I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm nervous for my daughter, man, because it's one of those crowds. A&T gonna get one of those crowds where it could get crazy, it could get nasty. Central had a mass shooting last year at their homecoming. You just hate to see this type of stuff, bro. Real talk, man.
Yo, this is why I continuously say, yo, you got to be on point, yo, because this shit ain't, them hot cookies don't discriminate. And if you don't know what them hot cookies is, I'm talking about them hot slugs. Them things do not discriminate. And as you see right here, if y'all read it, a kid got killed, man, within this, man. Niggas ain't taking no, listen, ain't nobody discriminating. They don't care.
Yeah.
So get out the phones and keep your eyes open, man, because you got to be on alert, man.
Yeah, it's sad we even got to say this, man, but you got to be more careful out there, man. Whatever's on that phone is not more important than keeping your head on the swivel.
The name of the game is survival, man. That's what I was taught, man. I'm a survivor. Head up, man. Stay out them phones, man. Pay attention. Be on, like, for real, man.
See what I'm saying? Latoya said, honestly, the first real shooter I was at A&T homecoming, 95, G-Ho. So I said, man, I'm telling my wife never been. She doesn't understand the totality of what G-Ho is, bro. I've been down there. It's something like a movie, bro, something you've never been a part of. I'm talking about thousands and thousands of people, man, congregate on the campus. You can't even, your shoulders is touching. You can't even move. I told my wife, I ain't trying to be in that. I ain't trying to be a part of that, no.
Yo,
I don't even like being around people like that, man.
Yo, my mind state though, and the way I'm looking at it is like, yo, why is the first thing we doing is shooting though?
That's why I said it's
Why is that
sad,
the first thing we doing?
I was watching something the other day, Kim. Nobody want to get punched in the face no more. Nobody want to lose a fight. Everybody
No. Nobody trying to take an L, so no.
And they ain't trying to find out if they can even win.
I mean, I just know where I'm from. Where I'm from, nobody's trying to take an L. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. Hey, nobody's taking no L, and their pride is everything, and people will die for their pride where I'm from. So nah, bro. People ain't trying to take an L. Jokers ain't trying to fight, bro. That's the last thing they trying to do, man. It's tough, man. It's tough, man.
Still more props.
And the more we say gun control, you know what type of state that was? That was in Montgomery, Alabama. Open carry. Where you could go to Walmart and get a shotgun, man, at 18.
Yeah, I was about to say the reply to Heather was going on. I really feel like these homecomings and stuff like that, they attract everybody. You ain't got to be in no school. You know where the ladies is at if you're a dude, and if you're a female not in school, you know where the dudes is at. They at the G-Ho, that's what they call it, right? The greatest homecoming ever. So
the greatest homecoming ever,
everybody know to be there, and then you got a bunch of people out there that's not students, right? No telling what they do outside when they're not at these homecomings. And then you got to remember, like they just now said, it's so easy to get guns. You just start shooting them. They ain't hard to pull the trigger.
Man, but to make that the first thing that you're doing, though, like you ain't going to try to stand, like, I mean, if you call that standing up for yourself, all right. Man,
Hey,
shit.
yo,
I agree with that, Ohio. A lot of
hey,
these collegiate thugs. I agree.
hey, yo, but and I think about what Sub says every day on the show, man. To see so many people that look like us congregate, bro, and something that's supposed to be so great, and it ends in stuff like this. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. It's truly sad. The hate we have for each other, bro. It doesn't even make no sense. What could possibly lead to somebody shooting 14 people, bro?
Shooting in the crowd.
Like what, bro? It's crazy, man. It's insane to be thinking. You think about it, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Just shooting at
Man,
anybody. At least, I mean, I'm not saying that this makes it any better, man. But if it's somebody that you're trying to shoot, please make sure you got a direct target. Like you're hitting people for no reason. Like
I
you're
agree, Trev. The
killing the
drugs and
wrong
the alcohol, on top of that sub,
it
it's
seemed
just
like
not. It's no good, bro. It can't be. It's not gonna end good. Drugs and alcohol at an event with African Americans, it won't end well,
with
bro.
anybody, bro.
It's,
Anybody with drugs and alcohol.
hey, Sub, and I can't say that true because I've been in bars with white people, bro, and they the best people you ever party with, bro. So I can't say that's true all the time. But
Right.
me being in bars and bars with people that look like me, it always ended bad, bro. It never ended good. Am I lying, E?
Yo,
Come on, bro.
one thing about why
Joker don't even want you looking at him. Don't look at him.
people when they get drunk and high and everything like that, they just start having more fun, man. They don't.
They start having more.
You go
They
call
start
them.
buying you drinks. They want you to feel like them. You don't look happy enough, my man. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, I've been at them type of parties, man, and cats looking at me like, come on, angry black man, let's go on over here and get you drunk, because we don't need that type of energy up in here, man. We want you to be happy, my brother. You know what I mean?
we had me. I stepped away from the element for these certain reasons. Reasons like this. I don't want to be walking in the store and niggas talking about, yo, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? You know what I mean? I know how that is, what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? That's just a regular thing, yo. Like, how many niggas get killed for stepping on a nigga's shoe, bro.
I get what you say, Albert. Not in every situation, white events don't end like that. I'm just saying every situation I've been in, and it's been more YT people than people that look like me. It's never been a bad situation. It's been the best events I ever been to. Las Vegas. If you just ever been to certain spots and you party with it's just more fun. But when I party with my people, it don't end well. I don't know. I don't know. It just don't be ending well for us. It don't end well. It's always a fight. It's always something that it turns ugly quick, man.
Hey, Deucey, we wasn't name dropping, but we was just giving a few people they props, man. You know what I mean? From the town, man. Having such a new mic sound great, Fly. So much better.
I got my son headphones. Yeah, it's over. I'm done with the mother joint.
Okay. Yeah, it do sound much better.
Fly must have looked back at the show and said, yeah, I see what they talk about. What's up, Keith? What's going on?
Oh, what up, Keith? Glad you're joining again today, man. But yeah, man, these homecomings, it's like, because it's a big deal, you know what I mean? You got people coming back from, like, Kane just had their homecoming this past weekend. And I see so many people there, 50, 60 years old, man, even, like, all the way down to the kids that's still in school. Just had to have a good time. And I'll be honest with you, they had a good time. Wasn't no shooting, none of that. But sometimes, man, it just get out of hand. I don't know what we could do differently, man, other than...
Yo, what's
Nah, Elbin, I ain't been around those type of bit. That's country.
Yo,
what's up? Was Heather up at King when we opened up for Lauren and them?
Yeah.
She was? Yeah,
matter of fact, let's ask her. Honey Butter, was you up there when KRS One and the Fugees performed at Kane that year?
Damn, they performed at Kane?
We opened up for them.
Hey, yo, that's crazy. You would think they would be at Geo. They was at Kane?
Yo, hold on. Let's get it real.
Come on, Division 3 school, bro.
Yo,
Kane was one of them schools back in the day.
Kane was like,
but it goes to show you that D3 is certain schools that's not bad schools.
Yo,
they had a
Kane
big,
was like
they had a,
HBCU, Fly.
It's
Hey,
crazy.
son, what was the hip hop group that came from King?
The Artifacts, I think.
No, it's
Not
another
them, not
group.
them.
Them niggas end up getting on, man, and blowing up. We used to see these niggas, man, though, on the regular.
I can't remember, but I do know. You know the dude that's on the Joe Budden podcast. He went to Kane too, the bald headed cat. He used to have an afro back in the day. The dude that
That's
not
always
the light skin Joker.
that's sitting in the corner. The brown skin kid.
Right, him. He went to Kane.
He from North, I think.
Yeah, he went to Kane. He had a girlfriend up there, stuff like that. He was there. You know what I mean?
Famous people was up from King, man.
Yeah.
Famous guys, man.
See, so Heather was there. And look, and Heather just see me on, she didn't even know it was me. She didn't even know she's going to be marrying me, you know what I mean, 25 hours. I tried to tell her back then. I don't even know. I was in one of Heather's classes one day, right? And I ain't even supposed to be there. I was just in there chilling with Jess Boogie. And it was a psychology class. And the teacher was talking about people that drink orange juice is normally smarter than people that don't. And guess who had an orange juice bottle over there looking at it all dumbfounded? Now, not to call it dumb, but just looking at the orange juice bottle like, wow, this is going to make me smarter? None of it
It definitely is, Ohio.
Well, she wasn't Heather Hollis Scott yet, but Heather Hollis was right there looking at the orange juice. And that's when I first was like, man, I should run up on her. But I didn't. She was too good of a girl, man. Plus, I thought she had a boyfriend. I still think she would have had that same boyfriend until I actually talked to her and found out they was in a relationship later on in life, but not back in college days.
I ain't been up there in so long. Ohio, it looked like a D1 college now.
Yeah, Ohio, absolutely right. It's like a D1 school. They used to play the high school championships at Giant Stadium. They play the high school championships at King College now. The North-South game is at King College now. These games at King College.
Y'all know Jersey City State is now Kane College, like Kane University. So Kane
that's a fact.
All the way up, man. They be playing against some big time schools now.
They got a great stadium.
Come on, man. I used to get up the train and walk and be like, man, I ain't walking around that whole gate, man. I'm hopping this gate right here, man. I'm hopping this gate right on here, man. I'm on campus grounds, man.
Damn, they had their homecoming already?
Yeah.
That's how you know they in a black school. Black schools don't have their homecoming to definitely to October. They wait till October to get it going, and they be back to back.
No, but I'm saying it was the first weekend in October. It usually is to get it out the way.
Okay.
A lot of cats don't want to go to they don't want to go to Howard.
Go to HBCUs, yeah.
Hell, I might have seen some footage of that, man. I just saw.
Damn, what type of money King got? They had Keisha Cole.
You gotta remember, back in the day, we had Khalid Muhammad up there. During the Million Man March and all that, Kane been doing big things for a long time.
Shaw University got to do better, bro. We had Lil Scrappy, bro. We got to do better, bro. We got to do better, bro. Shaw had Lil Scrappy, bro. Just him, it was bad, bro. We opened up a Lil Scrappy. Wrong with them opened up a Lil Scrappy, bro. They was happy as ever too, bro.
Hey man, open up for somebody, man.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, yo, Flop. Let me tell you this real quick, a quick story, yo, before we go to the next topic, yo. Let me tell y'all about this time, man. Sub and D3 and shit, niggas gas niggas up and shit. They said, yo, man, Million Man March going on, yo. We going to the Million Man March, yo. Niggas like, word, we going. Like, yo, I don't even know how many of us it was. I know Nasty ended up getting with her. Hold on, we had street niggas. Up in the college, like, yo, we going to the Million Man March. Million Man March and bus. We made signs and went and stood on the
turnpike, dog, trying to get on board to go down there, yo.
Hey, Fly, we trying to catch a bus on the turnpike. What was it, January?
Oh, so y'all was out there like that. Shambu, y'all roll, Cole. Y'all out there like that, dude.
Like that.
We killed. Remember they was throwing stuff at us? The white people, the YT people that was in the car was throwing stuff at us?
Yo, man, we were serious, though.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I used to be very much militant now. Don't get it twisted, man. I still believe in militants, but I believe that let me say this while we telling this story, because I don't want to. I've been looking back at myself and I realize what I'm not doing. I'm not prefacing things the right way. How can we really get things accomplished if we ain't working with the system? If the man, the president of the United States of America, yo, he usually, if you bring him a good cause, he'll try to work with you. And we just going against him all the time. And we already know when people go against him, he don't like that. It don't seem like he going nowhere no time soon. So get Jasmine Crockett to go in there and try to work with him to get what we need, as opposed to trying to work against him and then wondering why he ain't helping.
Yeah.
That's what I think one of my main points be.
Makes sense. Ohio. Hey, man, Delaware State was rocking up there, huh?
Well, Delaware State was one of the best schools I've ever been to in my life, dog.
It said Luke,
I don't even want to talk about those memories.
With
I don't even remember.
Redman. Come on, man. They got Monifa, Lil Kim, Luke, DMX, Redman.
Yeah,
they up there jumping, man.
Delaware State was one of those schools, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I done woke up like, how I get here? Delaware State was one of those.
They up there
There's a
jumping,
few, man. Morgan State. I remember being down Morgan State, man. I woke up one morning eating a frozen cheese steak, man. I was like, you know what? There ain't a frozen cheese steak. Well, trust me, you must have been under the influence, heavy.
Yo, I don't know. I used to go up King to eat for free. I don't know how. I don't even remember. I know Sub had a pass or Mo had a pass.
Yeah, we all had the pass. Chef's Boogie.
Chef's like, yo, you hungry?
Unlimited meal card. Unlimited.
Man, I used to eat up there and feel like, man, I was in luxury, man.
Yeah, we had some days, man. Our first homecoming was Run DMC. That was so dope. Everybody had their Adidas. I remember Jeff T took me to the Macy's to go shopping. Wow, D3 said blame Sub. True.
Jay-Z, son, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She said he kept pointing the mic at the crowd to sing his song.
Hey, one day, in one Freestyle Friday, I'm going to play a little snippet from Jay-Z video, man, so y'all can see Heather up in there.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta see that.
She was the female star in the video. Absolutely, I got a little snippet. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna play it one Freestyle Friday, a little 15, little 3 minutes of it because you don't want to play too much, but 2 minutes, whatever. See her in there back in the day when she was in these videos. Couple Busta Rhymes joints. If y'all remember, not Red Hot Lover Tone. I think it was one of them red dudes, Red something. She was in a few videos, man. She probably got about 5 or 6 under her belt. Plus, y'all know she won the Apollo. You know what I mean? She did win the Apollo, so we get a couple of her clips up in here.
Yeah, what happened to Redhead Kingpin, man?
I don't know. Oh, you know what I think? Now, I don't want to start no rumors, but I thought he got caught up in some type of legal issue.
That's possible.
I think so. I don't know for a fact, but I think that's what wound up happening with him.
Yeah, Tom.
I was just about to say, yo, not to take it off, man, off the topic, but y'all know we got to talk about this, man. This is the most viral conversation right now in the world. Diddy has got his jail time. I'm going with Ekim, man. Ekim was right, bro. Hey, yo, Ekim was right, yo. I got to give it to Ekim, man. We were just thinking about where we started with the show. You know, this was the most topic. Scale said he was gonna get life. My father said Ekim ain't know what he was talking about. He doesn't know anything. Diddy's going to jail for the rest of his life, and here you have it. Diddy should be home in about 18 months, man. About 18 months, man.
I heard.
I think he won. He won.
You said 18 months. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm thinking something like 18 months. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know how it goes.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna play out. They say a lot of people said 2 years, and he already got a year in. The way it works, you do 85% of your time. He already got over a year and 13, 14 months, something like that.
14
months he got in?
Yeah.
Oh, so all right. So that's 11 months. So 11 months equals a year. He going into another year. 8 months, man, did he be in the halfway house, man, or on home confinement on a bracelet?
Check it out. I was listening to what Judge Mathis had to say about this, right? And he agreed with the sentencing to an extent. He thought they should have shortened it up, ran the concurrent, so he could have just got out like in the next 6 to 8 months or something like that. But the main thing that Judge Mathis was saying was something that I agree with, because I don't always want to make it look like I'm just trying to butcher the black man. All right, so he won legally, right? He beat the system to an extent. But did he? He even said
Who said that?
he even said that he was, drugs and the lifestyle he was living was what made him like this. So I think he should have more mandatory
Right.
programs, because when he comes home,
I
he's a
agree.
very influential person, and you don't want him coming home and still being on the same thing. So Judge Mathis was like, he really feel he need to sit down, get right with his mental state, so when he comes home, we're not looking at something like this going on again.
I was about to say this. Even, right? Yes, I did say he would be home. He would come home. I said that, Skill. I see.
Is Scale on here? Who just put that up there?
That's Scale putting that up there. That was
It ain't no way Scale put that up there, bro. I
Scale
thought
working
Sub did
behind the
that.
Scale at work. Chiming in, right?
Yo, that's crazy.
Like
I did not know that was Scale, bro.
But check it out, right? He might be home before that. Ain't no
Kim
telling.
did said he was gonna get off.
Ain't no telling how it's gonna play out, right? Because first of all, the Mann Act. I said this also, Sub. You remember? You could attest to this. I said, the Mann Act is what they'll use to convict him. This is what they're gonna use to convict him and throw his ass in jail or whatever. All right, he got the jail time. That's cool. But my thing is, with him, if you're not gonna pursue Cassie or go after Cassie and the other chick, now I think you might should sit down too. Go focus on your mind, body, and soul real quick. Go get your mental right, your body right. New York, New Jersey car gonna get you right, man. They're gonna get you right. You're gonna get your body right. You're gonna get your mental right, and pop back up like Jack in the Box, man.
Let's run it up, man. We got 17 watching right now, 11 likes. Let's get to that video, Fly.
Yeah, we are planning to appeal.
Man, I want to hear them, bro.
We are planning to appeal. We think we have strong bases to appeal. The strongest basis is that the jury reached a verdict on coercion. It found there was not coercion, and I think the judge said coercion today as a basis for a sentence at least a dozen times. We think that is unconstitutional. We think that a jury verdict should mean more than our jury's verdict seems to mean, and so we are planning to appeal.
You testified in this case.
Yes.
And now he's been sentenced 50 months. How do you feel about that?
So, look, in my all honesty, when I came down here today, I was actually hoping for time served. And that was just purely based on the case law. You know, I kind of understand the law, and I saw other people with the same conviction, But after hearing the judge, and the judge pointing out that, you know, after apologizing from the hotel video with Cassie and then being under investigation, he had a freak off with Jane, that he actually abused her. And the judge has to respect the victims and their experiences. I think the time he got was warranted.
I definitely think that Diddy got a light sentence. I feel like it was a slap on the wrist based off of all that he did. But I think he did get off easy. He beat the RICO, which 20 years to life. And then Cassie and the prosecutors were pushing for 11 years. So 4 years with time served, a $500K fine. I think he got off easy, and I don't think he should appeal.
It was exactly what I expected. I had a feeling the judge was going to do something kind of down the middle, 3 to 5. But after today, I will say I was a little surprised that he favored the defense more, because earlier, the way he was speaking, I thought he was going to give him a way larger sentence.
A 50-month sentence, I think, is fair, especially because he's only going to end up spending doing 85% of the time, plus he gets time served. So.
Hey, can I could talk about my brother's situation, right? My brother is arrested, right? This shit is over. I could talk about it. He got more time than Diddy. And what he was charged for was way crazy than what Diddy was charged for. That's why I'm just like, it's crazy to me, bro, because just listening to the lawyers speak, nobody has ever got more jail time for a prostitution case in history of any prostitution case. That's why I said they kind of they threw me off, bro, because they looking at this case totally different, man. They charging them the wrong way, and it's crazy, bro. It's just crazy how they did this whole joint, bro.
The judge did exactly what I be trying to get everybody else not to do. Like, yo, we convicted them, we doing all this. The judge didn't even go by. He gave them enhancements, yo. He gave a first-time offender he definitely gonna get the appeal, but I don't think it's gonna make it to that. I think Trump will probably pardon him. But he gave him enhancements. A first-time offender, he gave enhancements because he said of the coercion and seeing the videos of the victims and shit like that. The same shit everybody else did. He didn't do his job as a judge. No disrespect to him, but he didn't do his job as a judge. And that's why the lawyers know they'll get back through the appeal. But I think Diddy, relax a little bit, man. Relax, dog. You got a drug problem, bro.
I think the fact that he's such an influential person, that's more reason why the judge did how he did. I think that, 50 months, man, right? You need to get right. He said himself that the drugs, the party, and the wild lifestyle was getting to him, and he lost his mind basically.
No, I think they wanted to make an example out of him. I definitely think they wanted to make an example out of him to show you people aren't above the law. Not saying you people, but you know what I mean. Celebrity status, you're not above the law, and I think that's what was the case. Now, from what I'm hearing, and I just seen on the Breakfast Club earlier, they said that somebody tried to stab Diddy in jail, and he didn't want it to come out. Now they're fearing for his safety going down, and now that he's about to really go down, do y'all think that that's a possibility that, you know what I mean, he could be touching in there?
Anything possible. But like I said, yo, the way jail is, yo, they would have to have some thorough. Diddy gonna be protected as soon as he walked through the door, right? Everybody in the jails know what Diddy locked up for. All the real niggas all the motherfuckers that's into law and all that shit, they know he got a bad hand. So they're gonna take to him first and foremost. But the New York and New Jersey car is gonna be the ones that's responsible for him. So they jumping on him immediately. Yo, you good? You over here with us. And from there, he'll be good. You know, everybody gonna try to tap in with him, but he gonna be good. Yo, that shit ain't gonna be nothing, man. And not unless they put him somewhere where it's super duper dangerous. He gonna be good, man.
I just hope that as good as he gonna be, man, when he come home, he's mentally healed. And if he's gonna continue to be an influential person like he easily could be, I just hope he's trying to start influencing people to do the right things in life, man.
Me too, yo.
That's where my mind at, son.
Me too, yo.
Focus on the get back. How you gonna bounce back? How you gonna redeem yourself? How you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Focus on that. This is the time to do that. This is when you put your plan together. All right, I know I'm gonna get my routine. I'm gonna wake up every morning. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get them to start getting focused. I'm gonna program. I'm gonna do all the things I need to do and put my business plan together. Nigga, this is the time. You got all the money in the world. You ain't got to worry about coming home and executing, nigga. You know you can do it with the drop of a dime. You can make people do it for you. So focus on the get back, man, and clearing your name, because he's gonna try to do that anyway. He's gonna try to get the Mann Act charges thrown completely out, which would probably happen in no time, probably before the next year end. He'll have them charges thrown out, but he good, man. I mean, anything can happen though, Fly, in these prisons. You know what I mean? Because you going where it's I ain't gonna say territorial, but like I said, you got the East Coast car, you got the South car, you got the Midwest car, you got the West Coast car. So, you know, then you got the Mexicans, you got the whites. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be aware and know your surroundings and know how to move. And
they say he'd be a prize to some inmates.
He would be a trophy.
If
niggas believe shit like what Keefy D talk about.
Hold on. See, y'all be overstepping. Let the regular people know what you mean
What a
by
trophy means?
Yes. Because I'm gonna lie to you just now. When y'all said that, I mean, you know what I'm thinking. I think I know what y'all mean. Let the people know exactly what y'all mean by trophy, please.
I'm saying a nigga would you know what I'm saying?
You could get some type of fame, status, recognition, all for doing something to somebody like that. The guy that just got Tory Lanez, he famous off of getting Tory Lanez.
Right.
He probably got some stain. They probably don't. The Mexican, he don't went up in the Mexican car. They like, oh, he won. We got one.
Y'all understand now?
But Tory,
if you was to essay Diddy, or if you was to
Tory
poke him
Lanez
up,
was in a different type of facility though.
Oh, no, he was in state. Yeah. He was in a state facility. This is Feds. Feds a little different. That's why I say, do you think he could be harmed?
Feds is a little different, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the Mexicans or anybody got a hold of Diddy, but I wouldn't think it would be like that. Like I said, it would be something like if people believed something like what Keithy D is talking, or somebody from the West, you know what I'm saying? West Coast cats come across his path, but somebody feel like he's just a foul individual, and you know what I mean? But I don't think they're gonna he going to a minimum, like he going to a medium security facility. He ain't going to no maximum security facility. So if a nigga gonna waste they status trying to go at Diddy on the turnaround, man. Diddy on the turnaround. Cats know that. If anything, a lot of cats gonna try to get by Diddy, man. They're gonna try to pick his brain. They're gonna want not, you know what I'm saying, not to play business. There's a lot of niggas that's on their way to the streets. Think I could come get an intern job with you, bro? Like, certain things, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be cats take care. You'll see, man. Diddy gonna walk out there unscathed, man.
Yeah. I mean, I thought about it, man. Like I said, you remember Ekim, I've been saying the whole time, I really don't know what he did or didn't do. I could only assume what I think. I mean, at the end of the day, the law is the law. He legally got what he got. He probably could appeal, get out. Let's say he get out right now. I just hope he get out with a fresh start and try to be more influential in a positive
to the people, yeah.
As opposed to a demonic way.
I'm gonna keep it real. It seemed to me that he was moving a little too fast. He was speeding. You know what I mean? He kept trying to, you know what I mean, appeal charges and come home before sentences. Judges looking at this shit, man. This nigga ain't learned nothing. You know what I'm saying? You moving, you speeding. You keep trying to get to the street. What did you learn?
What I would like to see is them go after cats like Clive Davis, his mentor. People that, the real higher ups that been doing these type of acts. I think that these guys, and that's what makes it so terrible, because they make our people the example and they let a lot of these guys slide. Like Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein pretty much beat his case on my buggy. And we know Harvey Weinstein did a lot more than what Diddy did. What happened?
Juicy said, like those Proactive commercials. That nigga said, I preserve my sexy.
Yeah, I'm that's my kind of question with Heather saying, like, do you think people gonna get behind him again? Like, you think it's over? You think his credibility is shot? Do you think that him rehabilitating himself, he will ever get the people to back him again? He's one of our most iconic icons, bro. He's iconic. He's not no just regular person, bro. He's not a sports figure or none of that. He's an iconic figure in our culture, bro. So
I'm gonna say this. I think he can get it back. I think it's gonna be hard. I think he could get it back. He already got my respect, right? Because I really paid attention to the whole case. I really read all the documents. I really, you know what I'm saying? I already know. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people, they want me to say, yo, Diddy is, I don't know this shit that y'all know, that y'all saying y'all know. I don't know this shit 100%. The shit that I know 100% is the shit that I saw in black and white, the shit that they said on stand, all this shit, I know that stuff, right? So if people could look past that part and get to see what really happened during that situation,
Real,
They will
man.
look at him a little different if they're really paying attention to the case and see what really happened in the case. People will look at him a little different. They probably still won't have respect for him for whatever other things he did or whatever the case may be that I don't know nothing about. But
Nah, he did. That's not true, Jason.
I think he could get it back, man.
He had a speaking engagement. The speaking engagement was like a domestic violence speaking engagement. It was something to speak on, what he was arrested for, some shit like that. I listened to the whole Breakfast Club interview today, and that was the speaking engagement. And listen to Charlemagne. Charlemagne said, still and all, you still thought you was coming home before you even knew what was going on. Like the arrogance and things like that. You still weren't humbling yourself at the time of being sentenced. So, some people are upset about that as well.
People still love Mike Tyson. He went down for over time. He can come make a comeback.
Damn, you're right, Keith. I ain't even realized that's a fact, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Keith? Tupac charges was worse than the charges that Diddy got. Diddy got the man. Remember, Diddy wasn't charged with having sex with anybody. They never said Diddy had sex with nobody.
Yeah, they never said that.
Diddy never had sex with anybody in the case. They never, like, y'all, I swear to God, yo, it's just so bugged out to me, yo. He never had sex with anybody in the case. He just always sat back with his little Vaseline, not Vaseline, his little baby oiled up and shit, base cap on in the cut with his camera and beating off and shit. But he ain't never had sex with nobody in the case. In the freak-offs. Let me say that, the freak-offs.
Cassie Ventura should be in jail. And honestly, I don't see why Diddy was in jail. If Diddy should have been in jail, it should have been for something like abusing Cassie. But it took me some time to come up with this video because I wanted to make sure that what I was seeing was correct. And I don't know if y'all saw the same thing. But based on testimonies, Cassie was pretty much the ringleader. Diddy was sitting in the background, having a good time enjoying himself watching Cassie do weird stuff. But realistically, they said Cassie gave them the money. Cassie contacted them. Cassie opened the door. So it's just kind of like Cassie was in the acts of doing things. I didn't hear not one person say they saw Diddy have sex with anybody. It was literally just Cassie. So a lot of this testimony is on the hearsay of Cassie, who already got fucking paid. Why is she back for more money? You know what I mean? Like, why is she back for this testimony when she already got paid? Her testimony should have been stricken from the books at that point because, again, she already, what did he pay her for? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I don't know what type of husband Cassie got. I think he's probably using her, but it takes a very strong white man to forgive the things that Cassie has done and said she has done.
I can't hear you,
Kim, you muted right now.
He not muted though. I'm looking. It's not showing mute on this joint.
It might be his microphone.
Yeah, I can't hear him now.
Maestro just now called me, man.
Sean Diddy.
Say it again. I can hear you now. What'd you say, sir?
No, I was saying this dude Maestro. I talked to Kim about him, Fly. I don't know if he mentioned it. It's this cat, man, that we want to get on here. He got a book coming out in December, you know what I'm saying? 3-time felon, but he do a lot of things positive now. You know what I'm saying? He do music. It's a bunch of stories this man got. He got to probably do a video recording with us. He was trying to get on right now. He got 19 minutes. But I told him, I said, you know what I mean? We might got to do it another day and record it. He said, so like Thursday around 2 p.m., we might be able to do the video with him, and then we could play our video interview with him. He's definitely worth talking about on the show because he's been through a lot. And he a 3-time felony, Kim. He got you beat, man. No, I'm just joking, man. But he been down. He spent a lot of his adulthood in prison, man. And we're gonna talk about it. But we'll get this interview in.
Yo, why y'all think
I'm just realizing everything y'all saying. It's a lot of people. Ike Turner, Chris Brown. Like it's so many people that done did some vicious shit, bro.
Why y'all think I don't like Cassie? All she doing is saying what she read. She said, I read all the text messages which I'm saying I did too. I read all the text messages, all the transcripts, which I know y'all didn't, right? But y'all talk about I looked for something. I'm not looking for nothing. All the proof is there. All y'all gotta do is go look. I don't care. It's over now. I don't care. But I've been saying Cassie should be in prison.
I thought she should have too.
She should be in prison with more time than Diddy.
The escort said the same thing. The escort said, I never spoke to Diddy. Never spoke to him before.
But hold on. Did you just see the escort just now? He said, I've been coming down here hoping for time served.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was coming down here hoping for time served. I'm not making this shit up. This is just real shit. Cassie worked up big once she got it off. I'm not hating on that. He did put his hands on it. His ass should have been in jail. He would technically be in jail for more time for the assault on Cassie that they didn't charge him with.
I'm gonna maintain my stance on it. Like I said, I personally believe that there was more things that he did, but I also don't know. And like I said, I'm cool with the legal outcome of things because at the end of the day, that's all we have here on earth is a legal system, which is flawed. But I definitely know the one person when it comes to the end of time is gonna be God. God sees all things. And he'll face what he has to face or not when that time comes.
L. Benton, Diddy ain't get charged with no. I mean, he got charged with the drugs, but he beat the drug charges. The drug charges was for his personal use, not for legal, whatever the case, he beat the gun charges, the drug charges, all that shit got thrown out because they tried to incorporate it and make it a RICO. See, what this is what I'm trying to say. Y'all think I'm rooting for Diddy, but what the feds do and what the state do, they always try to give you more than what you're supposed to have. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, Diddy should have some charges, and they could have came up with some charges to stick Diddy with, but they tried to stick him with the RICO, and that shit backfired.
And I know the feds. I know the whole legal system be cheating people. I mean, they
tried to cheat and didn't win. If they would have went and did it straight up, they would have got the nigga.
They gave Day way more time than what he should have got. And the way that he got convicted was just so whack, man.
They always try to give you more than what you try. So they try to say, you know what, let's give him a RICO. Because if we give him a RICO, now we could go take all his fucking money. And that shit didn't work.
But I do agree with El Benton. Beating charges don't mean that you're innocent. But that's the thing, El Benton. How do we prove it? You know what I mean? It's a terrible system. That's why when I talk about hands on the steering wheel, comply with the officer, get on out of there. If you did something that they got to lock you up for, go ahead and get locked up and then fight later because
what's the Fed's conviction rate?
You don't get a second chance if you get killed.
The Fed's got a high conviction rate.
Like 96%.
Yeah, jokers don't even try to fight.
So beating the Feds is almost impossible. Right? So they had to be dead in the wrong. They was wrong trying to give them RICO charges. I don't think nobody still don't understand that. RICO charges is for kingpins and motherfucking El Chapo. That's RICO charges. They tried to give him too much. If they would have gave him something else, if they would have focused on the assault of Cassie.
Yeah, let's move on.
They would have buried him.
Yeah, let's move on, though. I mean, we could talk about Diddy all week long, in and out, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Let's talk about this Mark Sanchez situation, though.
That is interesting, dog.
And prayers up for RG3 and his family. I heard him and his family got into a serious car accident while he was on his way to a game that he was going to, do the talking for the commentating and stuff like that. I don't know if it's commentating, but you know what I mean. He was on his way to work, and his family and him was in a pretty serious car accident.
The former USC and NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez. Police say it all began as an argument between Sanchez and a 69-year-old man in a hotel alleyway. Court documents say the man, who was working with one of the hotels, was defending himself after Sanchez threw him to the ground. ABC's Ike Ajachi has more.
This morning, former NFL quarterback and current Fox Sports analyst Mark Sanchez facing a battery charge after a stabbing incident in downtown Indianapolis.
I was met with the individual stab that we had up on Washington Street. Yeah, want to go see.
Investigators with the Indianapolis Police Department say Sanchez was initially hospitalized as the stabbing victim, but then later officers arrested the former quarterback for his alleged role in the incident. According to police, the incident occurred between out-of-towners in this alley and wasn't considered a random act of violence. Investigators say an argument between the two men quickly escalated just after midnight Saturday, leading to Sanchez sustaining injuries consistent with stab wounds. Police say Sanchez, who is still hospitalized, faces misdemeanor charges, including battery, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication, adding
Mark Sanchez out here trying to beat up on old men.
Basically.
That's what y'all telling me, man.
Yep. 69-year-old man. I'm not saying 69 that old. I'm gonna be 69 one day, prayerfully. And it sounded to me like the old man must put some work in, because he the one put Sanchez up in the hospital.
Nah, what happened was Sanchez supposedly took him down to the ground, and he was trying to get him up off him. So that's how he got him up off him. The thing is, he was intoxicated. So the other guy was like an Uber driver or something like that, bro. So he wasn't intoxicated. So I'm thinking Sanchez was the aggressor. They're saying that he was under the influence, and that's what led to the incident. Does Sanchez keep his job? Does he keep his job?
They was talking about that. They don't think he's gonna recover from it. Maybe he can, though. I mean, people like to see people bounce back. You know what I mean? They love giving people a second chance. You know what I mean? Mark Sanchez never gotten to nothing prior to this that I know of.
Nah, I don't know Mark Sanchez to get in nothing. I'm a diehard Jet fan, bro.
Oh yeah, as he keeps that the old man is messed up bad. That super suit gonna be nasty.
Oh, then yeah.
So Mark Sanchez out there beating on him.
It's crazy how they didn't have to picture Mark Sanchez in his Jets uniform, because that's the best.
Why they had him in a? I didn't even know he played for the Redskins.
I didn't know he played for the Redskins. I mean the Commanders. Excuse me. I
did not know he played for the Commanders.
I thought I was going to see all Jets, and he actually played really good for the Jets. He did decent. He got to the AFC Championship twice.
That's a good point, Natalie.
He got the most playoff road wins in history of NFL. That's a fact. I'm gonna just get y'all if y'all didn't know. If you didn't know, my bad. Throw that out there.
I'm not mad. What did Natalie say, Jim?
She said Chris Brown beat up Rihanna. People still supporting him. Never stopped his concerts selling out.
His concerts is sold out every weekend, and the way she looked at what happened was crazy, right?
Hold on, man. We're not gonna keep on doing this to Chris Brown, man.
Oh, he ain't beat up?
I didn't say he did not beat her up.
He did beat up.
I believe he did. Them marks looked like some beatings went down, right? But here's the thing we doing right now. He served his time, whatever had to happen with that.
No, I ain't served the time. I got community service. Okay, I'm listening.
That's what they sentenced him to
community service.
Right. So he finished all that. He did everything he had to do. The truth is, we haven't heard nothing about Chris Brown with no domestic violence, nothing really, besides him just doing his shows and making his money. Now, I may feel like he got some demonic stuff happening in his shows, but he definitely ain't around here just beating up women.
Don't he got a case in Germany or something?
Oh my goodness!
Beating up.
Do we got one?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he just got locked up in Germany. He did. He was locked up in Germany.
You see why? I try to be empathetic. I try to be compassionate. I'm trying to be
he locked up in Germany.
I
forgot.
In Germany, man.
Yeah, he was just locked up, bro.
Watching the nigga over the head with a bottle or something.
I don't give a fly. I can't, man.
I don't know. It might have got throughout.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's just too stupid, man.
Mark Sanchez out here beating up on the elderly, man.
Yeah, Deucey, they do pay $1,000 to take pictures with him. You ain't lying about that.
I don't know if it was Germany, but I know it's overseas where they held them. Mm-hmm. They held them and he had to go through something to get released and all that other stuff.
Probably promised he'll come
Al
back.
Benton right about that too. Like he was in a situation where people were like, you know what I mean, not messing with him and you know,
Jay-Z and all them was
yeah,
boycotting him and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that. He went through a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. He
That's
went
what
through a
I was
lot.
saying. I didn't know he had got caught up in something new, but that's what I meant.
It ain't gonna be like that for Diddy though. It's Diddy's situation kind of. I mean, Chris Brown's situation was kind of worse than.
And
Diddy's,
so here's the thing with that. I'll say this. See, Diddy's work depends on what his people do for him. Diddy ain't nobody really going to see a P. Diddy concert. Like Diddy ain't that. He got acts and stuff like that people want to see, but them acts probably ain't gonna mess with him no more. But with Chris Brown, he's the performer. He's the dancer. He's the one the ladies is going crazy for. So
I think a Bad Boy concert would be crazy. I think that would be, you know what I mean, a Bad Boy reunions or whatever.
They might not want to do it.
You know,
ain't nobody around. Who?
Oh, damn, you're right. You're right. I guess
112 in total.
I will say this though.
I mean, May still outside, Faith outside. I'm just saying, it's still people around.
That's a good tour though.
Like, that would be a good tour. If Cash Money doing tours.
If R. Kelly come home, he will definitely be forgiven by us as a people because they love some R. Kelly still. And I know he done did some gruesome things. And you ain't going to tell me because I seen the videotape. But they will fall right back in love with the R. Guaranteed.
So, real quick, before we go, because I know we got to get ready to go. I know you heard this shit about Jon Gruden.
Now, what do he do this time? He always
he been trying to sue the NFL. He's trying to pull the records and the text messages.
They turned him out of $100 million.
So guess what happened?
What happened?
Supreme Court ruled in his favor, 7-0, that he could get the NFL texts, emails, and everything, Jon Gruden texts and everything to find out what was the miscommunication and what happened with his bread and what happened. So the Supreme Court allowed him to go through with his suit, man. They allowed him to go through with his suit, and I think that's huge, period, right? I think that's a huge thing, period. It happened once before, right? Because they was having text messages. They had something with Gruden talking about Monkey, and for his text messages that were talking about that, right? That's why he ended up losing his job and all that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was his text messages. Now he want to know who leaked his shit. Now he about to find out everything. So now he about to expose the NFL.
As he should, because I know it's more people. See, they trying to cover up for the higher ups in the NFL, I bet.
And it's finally going through that they allowing him to find out who leaked his emails and his text messages. So they about to find out. I want to find out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Love, Deucey. See you later, bro.
Later, Deucey. Be easy.
Please, Deucey.
Wasn't they Kaepernick trying to get the emails before and all that too? Before to find out what was the communication going on through the teams and all that, why he couldn't get a job and why they was boycotting him. So trying to get the emails to find out what was the discussion going on about him. Or am I mistaken? I don't know.
No, you're right.
Ever said, I'm glad I got to see Kelly before he got locked up.
Hey, Keith, I don't know, man. It's a tough situation.
Nothing wrong.
I don't know, Keith. I think I'm willing to give Aaron Glenn another year and let him figure this out.
Man, y'all got beat that.
But we stink, man. We stink, man. There's nothing to say about it, man. It just stink right now, man. We're not a good football team, and I say give Aaron Glenn a year to figure it out, and if he can't figure it out, in a year or two, gotta go, man.
Look,
and I like Aaron Glenn.
It looked way worse than what the score said. Yeah.
I ain't get to see nothing yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was so locked in on my
Oh
game. I ain't
man,
get to see one game, bro.
don't even go try to peek back.
I know, but me and Vito was peeking in on the phone. We peeking in while we had our game. Vito like, yo, we down. We was down 10-3. Vito like, dad, man, it's like 20 something now. I'm like, oh, it's over. I don't even want to see it no more, man. But
They see y'all look bad, need a haul for a touchdown. Yeah, they look bad. They look real bad. Yo, I said, what the hell going on out here, yo?
Well, I mean, you guys are gonna get a high draft pick next year. I don't think you're gonna.
hey, yo, at this point, yo, we lose
So
two
you
more
ain't even
games.
hit
I say tank. If we
real
lose
quick.
2 more games, tank, bro.
Real quick, so you ain't even hear Justin Fields at the press conference.
I ain't get to see nothing. I'm gonna check everything out in a minute,
They
man.
said,
Give me a
well,
second.
ain't never no team come back from 0-5 go to the playoffs. He said, man, it's the first time for everything, brother.
That's what he said. I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that.
I said the nigga put his Hulk Hogan on him, man. It's first time for everything, brother. I said, this nigga serious, man. We ain't gonna play around, man.
We at that hour, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, we done come to that time, man. Listen, man, I'm a Morty MS, 1-4 for the Band of Brothers, 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Car Chronicles, 1-4 for the Barcode Boys Sports Desk. I am the Have-Nots mascot. Yo, listen, man. Let me check the chat. We looking good with YouTube, man. We looking good, man. All I can ask is like, subscribe, share, man. We trying to get this thing up and running, man. We clicking all boxes except what's the box we ain't clicking, y'all? Y'all tell me. Subscribers. So get some people over here subscribing. Love y'all, man. See y'all tomorrow, man.
Hey, make sure y'all tuning in, man. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you're checking us out on the Barcode Sports Desk on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to about 11:30, 11:45 a.m. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure they come back again. I am Steven with the V, and the V stands for Victory. Hulk Hogan with the slogan, I ain't even joking. I mean, to God be the glory. That's the best part of my story, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Hey, Fly Global, Mr. Everywhere You Ain't Never There. Again, the Jersey representative South. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. We're looking forward to a great week. It's Monday. Y'all know how we giving it up. Tomorrow, Tell the Truth Tuesday. See y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.
Give me the Jaguars. Jaguars tonight. Jaguars.
100. A lot of losses, my nigga. That shit
You
changed
niggas
my
can't
life.
walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
I'm about halfway from nowhere, and I know what I gotta do. I'm about peace that's unfolding, and I just need God to come through. I need love, I need patience. Take me back to the basics. I just need one more shot at living. I just need one more shot like Pippin.
You niggas can't walk the path that I walk. Niggas can't do the things that I do. Niggas can't live the way that I live. Might not be the same result for you.
You are now listening to Barcode Boys.